Welcome to week 8 in Frankfurt, Germany for my study abroad trip. So, anyway, I know I'm a bit late, but as they say, better late than never. What I have to talk to you today about is the Thanksgiving party and my first presentation in one of my German classes. The Thanksgiving party happened last Friday. We had 15 people in total, as compared with my birthday party, which we had 7. So, a big step up. Yeah, obviously, twice the people, twice the amount of fun. I probably got twice as drunk. I cooked cooked the turkey, which turned out amazingly good. Actually, I don't know how. It was my first time ever cooking any large piece of meat. I've grilled, steak plenty of time. I've grilled chicken and what have you, but nothing on this scale, fully uncooked and this large, especially. And it was especially a feat. Especially a feat, given how little space this kitchen we have provides in comparison with my kitchen back home in the States. For obvious reasons. But everything turned out fine. Cooked the chicken for, if I can remember, 3 hours. It was a 12-pound, turkey. Tastes like chicken. Cooked the turkey for 3 hours. It was a 12-pound turkey. Can't say that enough. Which, as compared with the one that my family is going to have back in the States this coming Friday, it's about half the size. But then again, that's for 20 people, and Americans have slightly larger belt lines. I didn't say that. Anyway, the turkey was amazing. We also had pumpkin pie that my roommate, Julia if you prefer, made. She likes to say I made it, but we like to give each other credit for that. I cooked the stuffing, which at the beginning I thought was going to be great. So what you do is chop up bread bits, celery, walnuts, pecans, whatever you want, throw it all together in a big pot. You throw thyme, parsley, and a bunch of other seasonings and stuff, and you can boil it. But in my case, because I didn't get the recipe for stuffing from my mom, which is the exact one I wanted for the longest time, I only got it a day before the party, so I couldn't. Yeah, I know I blame people all the time. What do you expect? I'm American. So I couldn't have cut up the bread and have baked it to make it crispy, any earlier than the day of the Thanksgiving party, which resulted in a bunch of other delays for the turkey and the stuffing. So most of the bread burned, but we made do with the minuscule 5 loaves I bought, which was more than plenty. So it didn't matter that most of it burned. But yeah, it just took a long time. It cooked, unevenly because we tried to, double deck it. We don't have like these fancy double oven setups like we do in the States. So we made it do with our tiny little, I don't even know, 50 centimeter by 50 centimeter oven. Double stack the breads. Pieces of bread, and most of the top got burned, but we cut through it, made do. The issue with the stuffing was that I had to keep it warm because Julia told me to, and she gets angry if I don't listen to her, so women. So I decided to, just simmer the stuffing while the turkey was cooking, and goddamn, this jazz music's loud. So I simmered the stuffing, on the stove in this big pot while the turkey was cooking. And to Julia's credit, it was probably a more efficient use of time. But the issue was that, obviously the water was burning or evaporating, and so to compensate, what I was doing was constantly adding, vegetable stock, because we had vegetarians, mind you, whatever. Another issue, and so that just made it way too salty, in my opinion. Perhaps the other people were too drunk to taste anything themselves, but even in my incredibly drunken state, I really did not like the stuffing. Everybody else seemed to like it, which, as I was told, that's all that matters. Julia cooked the mashed potatoes, which were great, but not excellent because we didn't have enough milk. Also, quite honestly, I prefer if she used my mom's recipe, but you know, she wanted to help, so I was happy to have her help me. And she set up the dining room, with my room, and she did an excellent job. Great feng shui or whatever you want to call it. Great layout. We used 3 long tables, and my whole room was decked out. You can look on Facebook on my profile if you'd like to see all the pictures. And yeah, and then finally with the pumpkin pie, which was actually surprisingly good. I tasted a little piece that was burned off after it was just done baking, and it was not very good, not too sweet at all. And geez, I must have eaten 3 or 4 pieces. It was so good. Yeah, it wasn't sweet like the ones you can get at grocery stores in the States, but it was actually very good, especially for homemade. I've never had homemade pumpkin pie, and so I was really impressed with this. And I don't know, pumpkin pie is my favorite dessert ever, right up there with German chocolate, which isn't really German, by the way. And then finally, yeah, we went out after that to a club. I was so drunk, I couldn't count the number of wine glasses I had, probably because they were full. They weren't modestly sized wine glasses. If it makes you any happier, Mom and Dad, it was white wine, so know that. It's probably a wiser idea to actually drink beer because you can actually count how much you drink a lot more easily, at least, or quantifiably. And yeah, so I did not black out, did not throw up, I did not do anything besides make an ass of myself, which I perfectly have to do on a daily basis anyway. So yeah, it was fine. We went to a club. $10 entrance fee. Really bad music, if you ask me. Smoke everywhere, which is to be expected, to be fair. But yeah, it was just us. I believe 5 or 6 of us. It was okay. Had my first gin tonic, which was really bad, even though I was really drunk. Yeah, did not enjoy it at all. And then finally, after all this drinking, let's start to talk about my first presentation in my German class, which I was very nervous about. I had this presentation on the Thursday, and the party was on the Friday, and I wanted nothing more to cook and to get this presentation out of the way. And I sent emails frantically to my professor, my group members. Please help me out. I'm totally lost. I'm a foreigner. I'm doing my best, everything I can. I read all the book on which this presentation is supposed to be based on, but nobody helped me. Nobody sent me an email until the day of the presentation. I slapped everything I could together, and by all accounts, according to my professor, according to my teammates, it was quite good. My presentation, it was about this old book, very esoteric, very odd and strange. It's called Flughunde, or Flying Dog, which I believe is a bat in German, not entirely sure, by Marcel Bayer, or Marcel Bayer, as Americans would like to mispronounce, probably. And yeah, it was fine, actually. And now I know next time maybe I should prepare a lot more in advance for my next presentation. So I've got, I think, 3 more presentations to look forward to this semester. And yeah, at least now I know what to expect. So anyway, guys, I'll see you for week 9. As always, I can't promise when that'll be. Hopefully Wednesday, but again, I can't promise much will happen between now, which is Tuesday, and tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I just forgot that. Sorry. So I'll probably get back to you with week 9 and 10. I guess just expect less from me, and then when I do deliver, actually, you'll be impressed for once. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Well, I'm just going to shut up right now.